November 6 Tango, loud and clear on me.
All right, now that you're situated, go ahead and get on your climb checklist.
Roger. Okay, climb checklist. 70 to 80 knot airspeed, check. Power is to full, make sure it's to best power. Instruments are in the green, fuel's in the green, everything looks good. Taxi and landing lights off. Okay, flight plan is open, we don't have one. Alright, checklist complete.
Alright. Push this closed because it's coming over to me.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you're intercepting your course, and this needle's starting to come in, right?
Is
so,
it?
Huh? Are you not paying attention to it?
No, I am.
Oh. What did you say?
No, I said yeah. Yes, sir.
So as that comes into about inside the first deflection dot, you can start turning to your desired course. What's your desired course? One click back here will tell you. 076 or 041 is your desired track. 064 is your current track. So you're turning left heading 041.
041.
As you continue your climb. And as long as that needle stays centered and you're tuned to GPS, that line is your situational awareness for that track.
Roger.
Okay. My controls.
Your controls.
Your glasses.
Roger. Alright, glasses are on, I'm back.
Okay.
My controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
And when it's dark and you're under the hood like this, you don't have any peripheral vision for that horizon. So if you find yourself getting disoriented, use your attitude indicator as your kind of anchor point, right?
Okay.
So you're looking at your attitude indicator, which is going to detect any turning, any climbing, or descending. So it's kind of an all-inclusive instrument, which is why it's front and center.
Okay.
But interpret and cross-check that with your other instruments. So if this indicates a climb, is the altimeter showing a climb? If this indicates a climb, is your vertical speed indicator a climb? If this indicates a turn, is your heading indicator indicating a turn? If this indicates a turn, is your turn coordinator indicating a turn?
Okay.
So you're constantly bouncing from your attitude indicator to your supporting instruments to ensure that you're not getting fixated on one and that you can confirm your attitude and position at all times.
Gotcha.
All of your turns are going to be standard rate turns, so never let the wing dip underneath that second deflection there.
Okay.
That's going to be your maximum bank angle.
Sounds good.
And then everything else is normal.
Roger that.
November 5 Echo Romeo, do not descend below 3,500 until authorized lower by North Las Vegas Tower. November 5 Echo Romeo, have you flown in here before? Thank you. Bonanza 446 Tango, contact Las Vegas, approach 125.9, 25.9, take care.
Alright, coming up on your cruising altitude. So overshoot it by about 50 feet. Pitch forward to build some airspeed and get back to altitude. Draw back that power a little bit. And one wheeler trim from bottom to top. Let the airplane stabilize. Give yourself a little...
4 X-ray Hotel, you're requesting flight following once you're outside of Bravo?
Negative.
Negative, 4 X-ray Hotel.
Says 4 X-ray Hotel.
We are descending.
Okay, so you add a little bit of power before you mess with anything else.
Okay.
Did you give yourself a wheeler trim back on the takeoff?
I did not trim anything on takeoff.
So you might want to take that wheeler trim back
right
from top to bottom, since you never really trimmed it to begin with. And get back to altitude and let the airplane stabilize.
Okay.
See what you got. You don't have to decrease your speed for that. So add power, right? You want to maintain airspeed. We're looking for about 95 to 100 knots.
Okay.
And we just want to be straight and level at 6,500. I've got this guy in sight, no factor.
Affirm.
And remember, you're tracking this course.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Just got to remember to go back and forth between the instruments.
Yep. Don't get fixated and don't let your vestibular system or your senses let you betray the airplane, right?
Right.
It's super important that you're trusting your instruments. See if you can't get me back on track here as you figure out your altitude.
Roger.
Super important that you trust your instruments when you're in an IMC instrument conditions, because that's what's going to keep the airplane straight and level.
Gotcha.
Your mind and your body will play tricks on you when you don't have reference to the horizon.
Gotcha.
You have to constantly remind yourself that, because even as an experienced pilot, you can become disoriented. And if you play into those sensations, you make the airplane go upside down.
Right. Yep, definitely don't want that.
That's usually what we're trying to avoid.
November 5 Echo Romeo, contact North Las Vegas Tower 125.7. Take care.
I've got that guy in sight, no factor.
Roger.
So as a reminder for your direct track, you can turn this, right, to 041. And that way you know that that's your desired track. This doesn't do anything in terms of the course.
Right.
But it is a nice little visual reminder of the last thing that you were instructed to fly, or that you're trying to fly.
Gotcha.
That'll become super important when you get into your instrument training. So if you can build good habits with that now, of turning that to your course that you're trying to follow or track, it'll be second nature when you start your instrument training.
Gotcha.
All right, so it seems like we're stabilized here. Why don't we run our cruise checklist?
Okay.
Make sure everything looks good there.
All right, cruise checklist. Power is set. Mixture. Should I lean it out a little, or?
You can lean it out a little bit.
Okay.
What you're looking for, because we don't really have a reference of how much we want to lean it,
Right.
is you can give it a couple of twists. If the engine starts to get rough, then enrich in the mixture, because that means we're running too lean.
Okay.
And if you see an RPM drop, we want to go a little bit more rich from that. So you can lean it until the RPM drops, or you can just give it, 2 or 3 twists and call it good. These engines are pretty resilient. They don't require a whole lot of care. But it's a good practice, and as you get more comfortable with the airplane, you can actually lean the mixture to maximize your fuel efficiency.
Gotcha. All right, instruments. Suction looks good. Both fuel tanks are full. Oil temp, oil pressure are in the green. Amp meter reads 0. Heading indicator at the compass. We are reading about 041. Okay, 040. Okay, heading indicator is aligned to compass. Cruise checklist complete. Okay.
Okay, excellent. So, we're 21 minutes from Mormon Mesa.
Okay.
But Mesquite is just on the other side, right?
Right,
so
yeah.
if we go to our flight plan, we are... There we go. We're 20 minutes from Mormon Mesa, or we're 26 minutes from Mesquite.
Okay.
So if we wait until Mormon Mesa to do our descent planning, we're going to have 6 minutes to figure it out, right?
Yep.
So when we're 20 minutes from our destination, which is about 5 minutes from now, we really want to start figuring out how we're going to get this airplane to the ground, right? Start thinking about picking up the weather, running our descent checklist, et cetera,
Okay.
right? If you lift up your foggles and look under the clouds for a minute, see the lights in the distance?
Yeah.
That's Mesquite.
Oh my God.
So not the ones right in front of us,
right.
but
The big
the
one.
orange blob behind that.
Right.
So it's a pretty short flight,
Right. Yep.
right? And keep track of your course as you